Hi, seniors. This is Professor Amato. This is it, your capstone class. I'm so happy I'm able to help you out with this. It is online, but so I thought I would uh, do a recording to like walk you through some of the questions that I'm sure you're going to have in this course. So let me start by talking about the course home, okay? You really have a very small textbook and it's really for some of the chapter questions, but it's not where we're going to be focusing. I have revised this course based on some meetings, and so I'm really very interested in your engagement in the course. One of the first things I want to talk to you about is this getting started. Okay, so you know me, most of you know me. So you want to just take a look at the syllabus. The syllabus is available in DocShare, so you can download a copy. There's a small syllabus quiz, and I really just say hi to everyone in the meet and greet. But that's probably not the most important information here. What I want to direct you to is your final paper presentation instructions first. Probably one of the most important things. You'll see there will be some instructions, but what's important here is I don't want you to just write a paper on general management, financial management, human resource management, et cetera, et cetera. You're picking a function in healthcare, whether it be front end, which would be patient access, or billing, or insurance. Wherever you work is probably the best. Or if you know someone who works or it's going to be your goal. And what I'd like you to do is actually contact a person who is working in this area of healthcare. And I want you to either shadow them or talk, but you need to speak with them about all of these things. What does a 2015 healthcare system look like in relationship to, say you pick patient access? Well, what's the general management like? What's the financial management like? You're not going to know that. You're going to only know what you got from a book. So I'd like for you to try to find yourself someone in healthcare from that particular function. Now, if you have a problem with this, you need to tell me right away. Second of all, you have something called an ACHE competency voice over PowerPoint. Okay, so there is a link to a tool. You saw it in HCA 101 if you had me as a professor, and it's an assessment. And what I want you to do is go back and look at this assessment. It assesses you on things like leadership, communication, healthcare skills and abilities, business knowledge, ethics, leadership. And I want you to complete a PowerPoint that you are going to post on the discussion board in week 7. It's part of your PowerPoint, it's part of your discussion board requirement. And what I want you to post is for each section, for instance, knowledge of the healthcare environment, where are you expert and where do you feel you need growth? And how are you going to get this growth now that you're done school? And you're going to post it in week 7. It's a PowerPoint. And then you are going to reply to at least 2 others of your classmates on what you think about their plan to expand on what they've already learned in school. There's also something called a career paper, and I have actually redone this assignment also. You have a career paper. Week 3 is a draft. Week 6 is the final paper. I want you to find a job description for where you're headed. What's the salary information? I want you to interview a person who currently holds the position that you want, and then describe your strengths and weaknesses in seeking this position. And then I want to know how fast you intend to move into something, whether it be promotional opportunity or just even a entry-level healthcare. So week 3 is the draft and week 6 is the final paper. Again, if you have a hard time interviewing a person who holds that position, please let me know. This one does not necessarily need it, but I think it's still important that you have that relationship where you start engaging in the healthcare community. The other thing we have here is something called a case study. In the past, the case study was just you read it, you write about it. Now it's done in discussion board format. And what you'll do is you'll click on a link in the discussion board and you will read the case. Except for week 6, the cases are linked. Week 6 is really just a little blurb about what I want you to investigate. And then there's a case study method for you to write your response. I want you to go through the case study method. And then I want you to compare with each other. What do you think? Maybe somebody had a better idea than you. Maybe you didn't like someone else's idea. This could happen to you. Okay, so what do you think? How could you solve the problem? I want to go back to the final paper. The final paper each week, you will have instructions. Week 1 is the topic. I think week 2 or week 3 is the references. I really want to keep each week at least understanding where you are. Also, for this paper, you will have a presentation related to the final paper, which will be done on campus in week 8. Now, week 8 is between 5-4 and 5-7. I will be contacting you all to see when we can all meet as a group. Please let me know if you have a problem. I want to know right up front if there's a day that doesn't work for you. It's business attire. It's a great time to celebrate. Your family's invited. We will have a run-through in week 7. I will have you on Adobe Connect, and we will go through your projects, and I will point out to you what needs to be changed and give you feedback. And so I want to make sure that you're aware that we will meet on week 8. The other final thing is there's something called a CHAM certification. For anyone who knows me, they know I speak about this a lot. But now I am getting a group of former graduates, and for those of you who are graduating, and I'm putting together a review course to enable you to take the CHAM exam. The CHAM exam, it's on a Saturday, April 18th, and I want to know if there's any interest amongst you graduates, because you will graduate in June. And if you are interested, we are absorbing the cost of the exam, but in order for us to do that, you must attend a 9 to 12 review course, and then we'll work on getting you registered for a next test date, and then and everything that entails. So again, I just thought I'd make a video or a audio recording for you because I know how difficult it is to be online. You know I'm available. Use the private correspondence. I also have virtual appointment, and I wish you very good luck. Thanks.